All right, I'm here with the owner of Alanti Watches at this watch meet, and he's here to show me all of his watches. We're going to show you guys some pretty nice close-ups of the watches. There's stone dials, as well as mother of pearl and shells, as well as this very interesting black that we'll show you guys afterwards. So what are the materials that you see on the dial right here? What about this one?
Most of them are natural stones.
Okay.
However, the first one, the black one, it's Musu Black, Ultra Black. And it's very special in my design because I also use indices, applied indices. And this makes it very, very difficult to manufacture because I get to have like almost 80% scrap because of applying indices and the logo, but okay, the logo, it's more common. So I consider that it's a better watch, let's say, when it has indices, looks nicer. It's not that it's bad without, but I wanted to have something different. And
What about this red one right here?
this red one is also very, very special. It's a first in the industry. It's a red tiger eye. So it's a natural stone. It's actually 100 times rarer than the gold tiger eye.
Okay.
And I sourced the stone from South Africa myself.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
The green one here? Is it a mother
It's
of
a
pearl?
mother of pearl. I have many colors actually. This is from the previous collection. I still have some, but not that many. Yeah. The next one, it's an aventurine, also from the previous collection because it's without date, but now I have the option with date, no date.
Okay.
Aventurine, it's known, but I think it's a good implementation, what I have.
Okay.
Then it's a gold tiger eye. It's actually this tiger eye got me to make watches.
What about this one right here?
That's a shell, abalone, it's called.
Oh, okay. I ate abalone before. It's really
Yeah, exactly.
delicious.
For people who don't know, but in Asia it's very. Otherwise, they don't know abalone.
That's what I know.
It's very special,
in
and very
Asian
expensive.
cuisine, it's very delicious.
Exactly.
So is this the same as the other one?
Yes, but this
with the
one
date.
is exactly it's with date, and actually there are a few differences. This is the first, like the collection from like about a year ago.
Okay.
Actually, also this one.
Okay.
But this one has a date window. You see, the hands are a bit different.
Okay.
Now they're diamond cut. The indices are diamond cut. Lume, it's a bit different, and actually the sapphire, it's way better because I improved the anti-reflective coating. Now it's 6 layers. On this one, it's only with 3 layers. Putting them one next to the other, you can see it's like it's not existing.
Yeah, you don't see the crystal. That's
Exactly,
true. Here
yeah.
we see the glare,
And
here it's like there's no crystal.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. It took me a while to find the right factory to be able to produce whatever I needed. The dial gets to be really clear, and with such dials, it's a pity not to have a transparent sapphire.
For sure.
And then again, red tiger eye, but again, the newer version.
Okay.
Actually, this one, it's a brand new watch. It's with
The sticker's still on.
and it's a piece unique these days because I only had 6, by the way.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And this
Some
one
are
here?
in very limited. This is lapis lazuli, but a very special one.
Okay.
I had 12, now I have I think 6 or 7 of this. Because it's the blue. Lapis lazuli is the blue.
Yeah.
But sometimes the stone, and I choose the stone myself, it's having these inserts with different...
No two dials are
Yes,
going to be the same. Yeah.
exactly. Okay, very similar, but it's very hard to find a lapis lazuli with these different color inserts. And if you zoom, it's not easy, I know.
Okay.
But looking with the magnifying glass, you see the structure. It's very, very, very special.
Now we have another yellow tiger eye.
Yes, and that's again.
It's a new version.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the specs and how you started this watch brand?
I'll explain you how I started the brand in itself. I'm passionate about watches, and I disassembled watches ever since I was 5. So it's like a very long history for me. But it's one thing to like watches and to collect watches, and then you upgrade. You start with like my first, let's say, Swiss watch was a Longines, a Dolce Vita, a square watch.
Oh, nice. I know those.
I had it like maybe 10, 15 years, something like this. Then, I grew with my business and my jobs, and I could afford much nicer, let's say, watches.
Yeah.
And then I said, some watches are so special, but you can't actually get them.
Ah, yeah.
And I was reaching a point when my collection was in hundreds of thousands of euros. I was in
Okay.
Romania at the time living.
Okay.
And I was on the wait list to buy a Moser, a gold Tiger Eye, a
Okay.
tourbillon. That piece is, okay, gold, whatever. It's not strictly because of the gold. But I got so, let's say, not strictly excited, but so intrigued about the stone, the Tiger Eye.
Yeah.
And the connotation of the stone being that it's a money magnet. In Asia, it's considered a
Oh,
money
yeah,
magnet.
it is true. Yeah, I heard about something like
And
that. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it got stuck in my brain.
Yeah.
And I said, it's a lot of money, but it's not, it's my passion, but it's an investment. It will print money anyway, That was the thinking. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the watch because the wait list, whatever, they allocated somehow. Similarly, like in about the same time, I was on the wait list to get a Vacheron Constantin Americain, which got to be my case, my current case.
Yeah.
Again, I couldn't get it. It was 2020, 2019, something this period of time, 2021. You couldn't get any watch basically, no matter unless you paid hugely overpriced.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
But some actually, like with the Moser example, where even with the Vacheron Constantin, you couldn't get it, by the way.
Yeah.
And I was on the wait list in Dubai, so I had a tab with them because I was buying many watches. Couldn't get it anyway.
So you couldn't get those watches, and you decided to make those watches
I said,
yourself.
instead of waiting and being so much dissatisfied that you can't get what you want, basically, I said, I'll sell everything.
Okay.
And I sold every single watch.
Wow.
Every single watch.
Nothing left.
I have nothing left. Last one I sold in December.
Okay, wow.
Actually, because
Okay.
I kept. Actually, Mosers were the last one to sell, and the first Moser was the last one to sell.
Nice.
It was the Cosmic Green. To me, it was a very special watch. Whatever.
Okay.
And this is how it went. Everything was invested in the brand.
Business,
Let's
okay.
say. To get at this level, it took me about 3 years because having a first watch, it's not that difficult actually. Like you can get it in 6 months to a year. But to improve it, it's very, very difficult. And actually from the second collection to the current collection, it was another year.
Yeah.
Just refining. Better hands means from like really nice hands to diamond cut hands.
Yeah.
Or the lume, you improve the lume.
Yeah.
Or
You were also telling me about
sapphire.
the AR as well.
Oh yeah, the AR is something really crazy. Basically, my obsession with how transparent is the sapphire, it was not strictly because of the stones, basically the stone dials. It was because of the black. It's not new. It was used by several other companies, yes. What I do differently with the Ultra Black, the Musu Black I'm using, I use applied indices, which is very difficult because every single time you interact with the dial, it's very likely that you damage the dial.
Yeah.
And I improved the hands. Now they're with skeletonized and faceted. But for such a black dial, it's really important to have a very transparent sapphire.
Yeah, for sure.
And actually, because this was actually my first.
Yeah.
The first, not this watch in particular, the black dial. I really want it also coming from Moser, Nervanta Black.
Yeah.
I really wanted to have a very transparent sapphire, so to see how black the dial is, And then it reverberated over the entire collection, and I think it shows, as you said, like putting them one next to the other, you can see that's different
for sure.
transparency. And all these small details contribute to really have
An amazing product.
yes. And Italian leather, and deployant buckle, and many details.
So what's the movement that's inside?
It's I use Miyota 9015. I did a lot of research on what's supposed to be. And I'm into thin watches.
Yeah.
Every time I collected a watch, I really wanted to be a thin
Yeah, I
watch.
think the Miura is the way to go for thin.
Yes, it's 3.5, 3.9, sorry.
Yeah.
But my watch is 9.3 millimeters.
Wow.
Extremely thin.
Okay.
Even though I use a double dome sapphire, which is adding a millimeter,
Mm-hmm.
being double dome helps also in minimizing reflections.
Yeah.
By the way, so it's important to be double dome actually.
Yeah.
Many watches like micro brands, successful micro brands.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that I'm saying that it's a bad product, but if they use a flat sapphire, I think it's losing some.
Yeah.
Okay, the cost in my case with the double dome is much higher.
Yeah.
But it's not strictly the cost. It's you get something that's more transparent.
Yeah, when you have such a beautiful dial, you really want to see it, right?
Exactly.
So that's
Yeah.
why you invest
Yeah.
so much into the sapphire as well as the AR coating. Yeah.
And
really
this is
appreciate that.
because you asked me about the movement. To me, the thickness of the movement was critical in getting to have a thin watch.
Yeah.
And actually, it's a reason for not having a see-through case back because it would add a millimeter.
Yeah.
And in my case, okay, Miyota, it's a nice movement in itself.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a decent actually.
Yeah.
But it's common. It's not something that
Yeah,
okay,
it's
you
not.
get
Yeah.
hugely excited because it's such a splendid
Yeah.
beveled.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. Yeah.
It's nice. It can be nicer.
Yeah.
Yes. But in my case, in my situation, I'm making these watches for people who know watches. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to them, they know the movement works. It's very accurate. Yes.
Yeah.
Then, in my case, because of the way my buyers are from different groups, with some I have limited editions and I engrave something on the case back. So to me, it was really useful
Oh, awesome.
to have this. Yeah. But because of transitioning with the watch, I started with normal buckles, and this is actually a nice one. I got into a deployant buckle, and this also I think it's really special and nice. And I think you tried it.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah, we'll get some
contributing, it's
close-ups of that,
adding
yeah.
a lot to the quality of the watch.
Yeah, for sure.
I think so. Every single detail helps in, like when somebody looks or touches the watch, it says, okay, it's nice. You don't look like, diamond cut indices. No,
Yeah.
you don't see this. You
Yeah.
just like it or not.
Yeah, for sure.
And when it's a nice package,
But it's always nice
shows.
to know like the work that went into it. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And with the factories, it's not easy because there's always a push from them to sell whatever they produce, basically. That's the design, it's agreed, it works. Why don't you keep it?
Yeah.
I had feedback about the Sapphire. Rolex is using 88% transparent. What do you want, 92? It's not that different.
Yeah.
But now it is because every single detail matters, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And they add up to getting something.
Nice.
Yeah, it's small details, but it helps a lot, even from the shape of the band and how it fits inside every single detail was well thought of.
All right. So thank you very much
thank
for
you
showing
so
me all
much
your
for
amazing
taking the
watches.
time.
So where can people find you?
On my website, which is alanti.me, M-E, I'm getting my online presence to be more active. Honestly, until now, I was selling anyway through the groups, so I was not really into having a huge.
So is the
online
e-commerce
presence.
working on the website right now? Can people buy them
E-commerce
online?
is not working
Oh, okay.
on the website now, but it will work in about a week.
Let's say if somebody wants to buy these watches right now, how do they go
They'll
about?
contact me on the website. There is a landing page. They can
Awesome.
I get instant messaging from
So
them.
yeah, if you go on the website and you can't buy them right now, you can just contact them and
Yeah.
you can buy them.
Actually, I have
Yeah.
stock now.
Yeah.
By the way, it's a big difference from making 50 to 100 batches, like watches, to making really volume production.
Nice.
And I did this transition, let's say, because to actually have a business, I invested a lot in this.
Yeah.
It needs to become a business, not only just a passion. Yeah.
Yeah.
To have a business, you need to have volume.
Yeah.
You know, and volume means consistent manufacturing. And consistent manufacturing, it's not at 50 watches level or 100 or 300 actually, not
Yeah.
even at 300.
Yeah.
It's at thousands.
Well, maybe next time when I interview you, you're gonna be at 1,000.
I am at the level of producing at this level.
Nice.
Yes.
That's really awesome.
Yes.
All right. So thank you very much.
I thank you so much.
Of course, if you want to
contact
look
me.
at these watches,
Yeah.
the website, I'm going to be putting that up on the screen right now.
Excellent.
Thank you.
you so much.